It's every day, bro. I pray my cryptos grow. Pray to Jesus to let crypto rain like snow. Hey, listen, guys. Good morning, man. Listen, if you up early, let's get it. You're my favorite person. You know why? Because the early bird gets the worm. Now, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Some of y'all may be still asleep. Okay. We up early. It's up. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, guys. So the rest of the world is focused on Diddy and Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, right? Isn't it funny, guys? Let's talk about that for a second. How crypto's slowly like getting bullish, right? But the world is focused on other things, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be focused on other things if that's where your focus is, right? However, I remember in 2020 when Dogecoin just kind of came out of nowhere, and it didn't come out of nowhere because to the people that were paying attention, you knew it was coming. And I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't paying attention to Doge in 2020 because I thought it was a joke. You know what I'm saying? But lesson learned, right? You learn your lesson and you realize why is it that people FOMO in at the top? Well, it's because by the time they realize the markets are pumping, the smart people already cashing out, okay? So I hope everybody has a blessed, beautiful morning. The fear to greed index is at 76, which is kind of shocking because it should be at 80, right? Let's take a quick look at the charts here, guys, see what's going on, right? So we're going to be talking about Ethereum today, the Ethereum ETFs, which has the whole crypto community in a buzz. And I'm also going to be talking about Solana too a lot because I feel like there's some people that are tripping, okay? So Bitcoin is a little bit over 69,000, a hair under 70K. Ethereum is at 3872. BNB is at 612. Solana is at 175.16. X marks the spot. XRP is at 52 cents. Dogecoin is hovering strong at 16. ADA is at 48. And Shiba Inu is at 25 points. Okay. So, guys, as I just mentioned before, the Ethereum ETF got everybody bullish, right? This is something that we've talked about. I made a video just earlier this month, if you remember, 3 weeks. What does an Ethereum ETF mean for Ethereum altcoins like Shiba Inu and Doge on Mars, etc.? Okay, and we're going to get into that as well. But today you have forecasters predicting that an Ethereum approval could spur a 60% rally. Now, do I have mathematicians in the building? And shout out to everybody on Twitter, by the way. We got a lot of people. We got more people actually watching on Twitter than we have on YouTube. So shout out to my Twitterians, okay? My tweeters, my Xers, because, X.com, get it? Xers? X-Men? X, okay. Y'all get it. Okay, corny jokes. Guys, forgive me. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning, okay? But shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitter. So for all my mathematicians, right, what does a 60% rally mean? Well, if you take it from about 3,800, that would put us at 6,600, okay? So they're kind of using the Bitcoin ETF, how it rose to 73,000 from 42,000 in 2 weeks. And so the pundits or experts are hoping that the same will be true for Ethereum, okay? So let's look at this article here. VanEck ETF has been listed by the DTCC. We think approval is now highly likely, with trading expected as early as next week. Now, guys, here's the kicker. If they approve the Ethereum ETF today, which I think they will, they're not going to do it until market close. So what does that mean? So at the end of the day, they're going to say, hey, Ethereum ETF is approved. And of course, we're in crypto, so it don't matter. We can trade 24/7, especially if you know how to use DEXs, right? But then what's going to happen is it's going to bring in FOMO on Friday, okay? And so Ethereum ETF is going to open up a lot of doors, not just for other ETFs such as Solana ETF, and then possibly a Doge or even a Shiba Inu ETF in the future, but it's also going to open doors for altcoins and spur, or what I like to call trigger, Super Saiyan blue altcoin season, okay? Now, if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you're going to love this stream. If you don't like Dragon Ball Z or you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't help you. This is not for you, okay? This is for my tech bros. This stream is for my tech nerds for real. You know what I mean? So, guys, when you start to look at the inflows of Ethereum, right, the news is kind of sudden, meaning that yes, Ethereum ETFs have been discussed. However, there wasn't a lot of buzz in regards to Ethereum ETFs due to the fact that a lot of people thought it was going to be denied, right? And the reality is that there, Gary Gensler, who, you know, I personally think the guy is he's paid and bought for. I don't have any evidence or proof, but I just think that anybody who knows Dirty Gary, right? That's what they call him over there. Dirty Gary. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get into these P. Diddy freak offs. I don't know. But remember, Dirty Gary, when he used to be at MIT, he was all about crypto. He was pro crypto. He loved crypto. And then what happened? Well, Gary, like most of these politicians, they get in office and then they start to see the money and they become corrupted, because if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall for anything. Okay. So if you don't have any integrity, like somebody like Gary Gensler, and then you let the money talk for you, that's when, you know, you start to become compromised. Okay. So Gary Gensler right now, he's realizing that his job might be at a loss. And guess what, guys? BlackRock, let me say this again. BlackRock has a 98% ETF approval rating. Okay. So Larry Fink, who's the CEO of BlackRock, wouldn't shock me if he's got Gary's number, right? AKA Dirty Gary, and called Gary up and say, yo, you better let this one go, or we're gonna sue you into oblivion. Remember, when I'm talking about suing you into oblivion, I'm talking about on some, like, you know, Goku doing the Kamehameha. You know what I'm saying, on somebody. So the reality is, Gary Gensler, and doesn't he look like Mr. Burns? Like, look, I'm not here to make fun of the guy, how he looks. Shout out to everybody on Twitter, by the way. I'm not here to make fun of how Gary looks, but this dude, look, that's why I call him Dirty Gary. Like, he's the personification of Mr. Burns in the flesh. And Mr. Burns, we know he's a dirty guy, okay? Shout out to Shadow Zulu in the chat. I see you, brother. I see you. Shout out to you. He says Doge and Shiba Inu ETF will trigger heart attacks in people. You know what? A lot of people think Doge and Shiba Inu ETFs won't happen. But guess what? Those are the same people that said an Ethereum ETF won't happen. And when it happens today, they're going to lose their mind, okay? But let's get back to ETH. So if you notice the thumbnail on the video, I think that a 60% rally is not far-fetched. That would put us around 6,600, 6,000. And remember, the prediction that a lot of people had is that Ethereum would hit anywhere from 6 to 7 or 7,500 this year. And then in 2025, it would hit anywhere from 9 to 15,000, okay? Now, personally, I do think that Ethereum is going to hit 6,000 this year. And then next year, it's going to hit 15,000, okay? So when you start to see the bullishness that is starting to happen, right, to the point that now everybody's getting excited, and you have people selling their Solana for Ethereum, which is kind of goofy to me, right? And let me explain. Now, you guys know I faded Solana for the longest, right? I still think the blockchain is trash. I'm just being honest. However, I'm a huge supporter and proponent user of Solana meme coins. I love Solana meme coins. I got into Dog with Hat. You guys know I love Shuro, GameStop, AMC. I got Donald. You know, I love Solana meme coins, okay? Now, if Bitcoin ETF is the first, the trendsetter, then we got Ethereum approved. Which ETF do you think would get approved next? Oh, wait. The guy in the back on X.com, Twitter, say it louder. I hear you. Exactly. Shout out to the Twitterians. He said Solana. Cha-ching. So here's the thing. And shout out to Shadow Zulu, because he's part of the Trendsetter conglomerate. That's my Telegram group. To get access to that, you have to be a Patreon member. But Solana right now, guys, is $175, right? And 40 cents, if we want to be exact. So what does that mean? To me, it doesn't make sense for you to go give up your Solana to get ETH when there are bigger gains to be had in Solana in the long term. That's not to say that ETH isn't going to have big gains, but look at it. Solana's at 175.52. If you don't have a lot of money, it's just more, economical for you to get into Solana. And if a Solana EFT is approved, then that's going to send Solana anywhere, in my opinion, from where it's at now at 175.52 to anywhere from 250, right? That's near the previous all-time high, if I'm not mistaken, all the way to $400, okay? And so I do think Solana is going to hit $400 this year. The all-time high for Solana is 259.84. But if Solana ETF is approved, then I can see Solana hitting 250 to 400. And then in 2025, we're talking about a $400 to $800 Solana, okay? And so let me play this clip. You guys let me know if the volume works. I got a new microphone, so I want to make sure that everything is copacetic. Okay, so hold on, guys. Let me know if you can hear this.
The SEC is starting to amend these S1s. So I don't know if the Ethereum ETF gets approved today, next week or the week after. It will get approved at some point in time. But also the trade now is who's next, right?
Exactly. Who is next?
Okay, a Shadow Zulu, you can hear this? Hold on. Let me make this bigger, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, the bullishness, people got to understand. We are about to enter a Super Saiyan Blue altcoin season. Okay, what does that mean? I know some people are like, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. That's for nerds. Okay, all right, whatever, bro. What it means is you're gonna see altcoins reach numbers that you never in your life thought you would see before. You're going to see insane FOMO happening. You're going to see altcoins doing numbers that you never thought that they would. If you're in the market now, or you've been in the market for a minute, the bear market in 2022, 2023, you're doing good. Now, shout out to all my Dragon Ball Z fans. You know what I'm saying? I got to rep you guys. But we're about to enter a Super Saiyan Blue altcoin season, something that they've never seen before. We're going to see record numbers, okay? It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. Like Donald Trump says, you're going to love it. Let's go.
The SEC is starting to amend these S1s. So I don't know if the Ethereum ETF gets approved today, next week or the week after. It will get approved at some point in time. But also the trade now is who's next, right?
Exactly. Who is next? Because and I was talking about yesterday. Now it's almost time for truly my ETF, my blended ETF, of which which crypto asset it is. And so who is next, though?
I mean, I think you've got to think about Solana as probably the next one, right? I mean, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana are probably the big three for this cycle. But I'll give you even a stranger, or maybe not stranger, but maybe an unintuitive way to think about it: Robinhood and Coinbase. Because now we have some clarity about what a security is and what isn't. And they'll be able to list a lot more crypto, which means a lot more trading for them. So I think they're the biggest beneficiaries from the change that's gone on.
So BK, really glad to have you here. Big fan of your work.
Guys, make no mistake, okay? What people don't realize, the reason why I say the Ethereum ETF will trigger a Super Saiyan Blue altcoin season is because of these ETFs, okay? First, Bitcoin, Ethereum will get approved today, then Solana, then possibly XRP or ADA, then I see Doge and Shiba Inu. It's going to bring in institutional money that you can't even dream of. And a lot of people say, yeah, but you ain't talking about all this money, but we in a recession and we ain't got money. Listen, bruh, you guys got to understand. These rich people right now, they're scrambling, man, because the system as we know it is broken. The system that we're in now is going to go away, and a new system will burn from the ashes and rise like a phoenix, okay? Everything is moving digital. Everything is moving to the blockchain, okay? Now, you know that they try to pass the CBDCs, and luckily they didn't let that go. But I'm pretty sure if Kamala Harris ever gets in office, she'll try to pass some CBDCs, God forbid. But the reality is, guys, if Ethereum ETFs get approved today, which I'm 90% sure it will, Solana ETFs get approved, then in the future, you're looking at XRP, ADA, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and others. It's going to spur a lot of institutions into these spaces, and things are going to go ka-ka-ka-boom. It's going to go through the roof, right? Donald Trump, shout out to all my Trumpers on X.com. I rock with y'all. I know some of you guys don't like Donald Trump, but when Donald Trump just came out last week, and yes, I like Donald Trump, and yes, I'm black. I love Donald Trump. You can call me whatever you want, but just don't call me a hater. When Donald Trump came out yesterday and said that, not yesterday, but last week, when Donald Trump came out last week and said that he supports crypto, right? Because Donald Trump, remember in 2021, he wasn't a fan of crypto. And I think it was because he didn't really understand it. But when Donald Trump came out last week and he said he liked crypto, what did the Biden administration do? All of a sudden, they like crypto too. Why? Because Trump's approval rating and sentiment rating with the crypto, market, with folks in the crypto space, went through the roof. Okay, listen, guys, we have a lot of pull in this space, and it's time that we start moving our weight around and let these politicians know what is what. Because at the end of the day, they don't have our best interests. A lot of these politicians, and a lot of these politicians, like Dirty Gary, and I know people say, well, Gary Gensler isn't a politician. He is a politician, because remember, Dirty Gary liked crypto when he was in MIT, and then he went to Washington, and then all of a sudden now he's really looking like Mr. Burns. He's looking compromised, like Drake against Kendrick Lamar. Okay. Anyway, let me read the chat. Man, listen, I'm cooking today, man. Get my apron in here, please. Terry the Truth Seeker says Shiba Inu will be the new $1 bill. I shout out to you, Terry. Listen, I don't know if it'll be the new $1 bill, but if there is a SHIB ETF approved, SHIB is hitting a penny. No doubt. Let the haters disbelieve. When the SHIB ETFs gets approved, we're gonna be here and we're gonna be laughing on our yachts. Shout out to Shadow Zulu. He says, if you cannot afford one BTC or one ETH, all brothers should make it their goal to get at least 3 Solanas in their portfolio before the Solana ETF. Yeah, I think that you should get as much Solana as you can. Not financial advice, but Solana is 175 right now. Now, obviously, it would have been better to get Solana at the end of 2022 when it went to $9. However, I don't think the Solana ship has sailed, because I think that Solana, if the Solana ETF gets approved, which I think it will in the future, I don't know when, I don't have a time frame or a date, don't ask me. I think that Solana is going to hit anywhere from 250 to 400, right? And what does that mean for Solana meme coins? Ooh-wee! I'm telling you guys, it's about to be epicness like you've never seen before. Super Saiyan Blue mode activated. Okay, so people, when you start to see bullishness like this, they're talking about a 60% rally, right? And I know a lot of people think, well, it might not happen overnight. That's fine. But what does it mean then for other altcoins that are under the, altcoins that are under that utilize the Ethereum chain, right? Like Shiba Inu, like Pepe. Pepe's doing its thing, right? Like Dogelon Mars. It's going to create a lot of FOMO. And right now, like I told you, a lot of people aren't paying attention. A lot of people are still on that Kendrick versus Drake time. A lot of people are still paying attention to the Drizzler, that's AKA P. Diddy, right? People aren't paying attention to the crypto market right now. Guys, time out, time out. Bitcoin is at almost 70,000. And people, retail ain't in yet. Let me say that again. Retailers are not in yet. Is your mama asking you about crypto? Is your daddy asking you? Is your ex-girlfriend hitting you up asking you about? No. If they are, cool. But retailers are not in yet, okay? So we have a long, like I said, there's a long upside. I do think that this summer is going to be phenomenal. And you want to make sure that, you have a strategy in place to make sure that you take profits, because when things start to go crazy, you guys are going to see the euphoria coming in. No Kendrick Lamar song, but you're going to see the euphoria coming in where people are just going to lose their minds. People are going to be dancing. People are going to when you start seeing your favorite YouTubers rocking dark sunglasses and popping champagne, that's when okay, we're in a super Saiyan blue altcoin season. When you start to see your favorite YouTuber like BitBoy Crypto dress up as a chicken, or remember when he rocked that turban, a couple months ago? When you start seeing your YouTubers dress funny or pop champagne, I remember one time I saw a YouTuber pop champagne and smoke a cigar. I'm like, yep, that's the top signal. It's time to sell. It's time to sell. Terry the Truth Seeker says, I'm still waiting on Sanctuary Token to have its time. Yeah, brother, so am I. So am I. I'm still holding Sank, by the way. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but I still have faith. I'm still holding. I haven't sold that one. That one is a long-term play for me. Shout out to Taste the Truth. He says, I made more money when Trump was in office. Let's get him back in office. Ooh, oh, wait. Don't let them hear you say that. Don't let them hear you say that. And you're a black man too. Don't let them hear you say that you like Trump, or they're gonna get mad. Listen, man, brother, I agree. I made the most money in my life when Trump was in office. Okay? Listen, I finally got a membership to the country club when Trump was in office. Listen, man. Yeah, listen, man. Look. Listen, I've been taxed into oblivion with this guy that we have in office. The guy that's shaking hands with ghosts? That's who you want your president to be? The guy that's shaking hands. Who was he shaking hands with? Okay? Like, let's keep it real. I love Trump, bro. And I stand by that. The 2 Night says, talk that crypto talk, Solo. We taking off. Yeah, definitely. Right? Definitely. The 2 Night says, I got on Solana at $9. Yep. I remember when Solana was $9 back at the end of 2022. And I got greedy. I was waiting for it to hit $7. And I was going to, throw a couple grand in, and it didn't happen, right? So then I had to buy at a premium. But you know what? Solana, the upside is still amazing. Like I said, it's still got good upside. Taste the Truth says 2 Night was going to get sold when it was $9, but I forgot all about it. Now looking back, I messed up. Yeah, it happens, right? But guess what? I think that for me personally, if you got Solana at 80 or 90, that's when I got into Sol. You're still early, because Solana, like I said, if the ETFs get approved for Solana, Solana's going to go from anywhere from 250 to 400. And then when we talk about the top of the bull run sometime in 2025, Solana's going to be anywhere from 400 to 800. Okay. I know your favorite YouTubers are saying 1,000. I know that's what they're saying, but look, I like to be a bit conservative here, Truth Seeker says, same here. Keep the faith. Yep, definitely. He says, I swapped Bonk for Sanctuary Token 2 months before Bonk exploded. Lesson learned. Yeah, you know what? I think Bonk still has a major upside. I think Bonk can still do anywhere from a 5 to 10x from where it's at now. I actually, I got into Bonk. I bought a little bit on the dip yesterday. I think Bonk can do a 5 to 10x, and I think it can do it very soon. I sold my Solana for AVAX. Why would you do that? What? No, why?
Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh no, brother, you better jump back into the Soul Train. What are you doing? Ice. No, Icy. I'm not trying to call you out, bro. But what are you doing? You better get that Solana back, my guy. You better get that Solana back, my bro. Listen, AVAX had a nice little run several months ago, but Solana is listen, after the Ethereum ETFs, it's about Solana.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop Get some help. Get some help.
Brother, I'm telling you, man, I don't want you to feel like you regret it. Oh no, Ice. No. Ice. Bro, I just woke up this morning. I was feeling good, bro. Like, no. You swapped 62. Okay, let's take a look at AVAX. And you know what? Could there be an AVAX ETF in the future? Sure, but I see Solana ETF happening after Ethereum. That's why I'm talking about Solana a lot. But let's take a look at AVAX. Let's take a look at AVAX right now. Yeah, it's an RWA. I get it. I understand where you're coming from, but I think Solana has a better upside than AVAX in the short interim. If you're looking to make profit, if you're planning to hold AVAX for 5 to 10 years, okay, I'm not mad at you then. However, Solana is going to make you more money from here on out until the top of the bull run, 2025, right? But what do I know? I'm not a prophet. I'm not a I'm not an all-knowing person, but I do think that the upside with Solana is better than AVAX. Now, AVAX is at $40 right now. Let's take a quick look at AVAX, bro. Let's see how AVAX has done in the last 12 months. By the way, welcome to Trendsetter Crypto TV. I'm your gracious host, Solo. Shout out to all my Xicans watching on X.com. This is where we have fun talking about cryptocurrency, okay? This is not your regular schmegular YouTuber. We have fun over here. We keep it lit. This is where the cool kids sit at, right? This is where we talk about girls that look good. We talk about God, and we talk about Dragon Ball Z, okay? We talk about everything, right? If you get highly offended, then, go back to the your Wokety Woke channel, because this ain't for you, okay? This is, we keep that alpha energy over here. Okay, so when we look at AVAX, let's take a quick look at AVAX. AVAX was $51.81 in March. Now, when did you do that AVAX swap? Let me find out. Now, if you got into AVAX in October 27th, remember the 27th is right before the market pumped. You're still up about almost a 4x, right? AVAX. Okay, let's do this here. How did AVAX do in the last 90 days? So AVAX has been going down, okay? AVAX has been, and I mean, I know a lot of coins have been going down. Now let's take a look at Solana in the last thing. And you know what? If you're gonna do an RWA, bro, you better off, in my opinion, going to Ondo or XDC. XDC, I think, is going to blow everything out the water. Ondo's nice too. Ondo went up 7% since I made the video that I posted yesterday. And for those who are not familiar, Ondo tokenizes assets. They have a BlackRock ETF that's tokenized, the first crypto project to do so. So I think Ondo's going to do very well. I think XDC also is going to do very well. XDC is a sleeping giant. A lot of people don't even a lot of YouTubers, for whatever reason, they fade XDC. But when you look at XDC from a fundamental POV, XDC is just as good as XRP, maybe even better. It's cheaper, and it's going to be utilized for trade, okay? So XDC is a sleeper coin. Now, Solana is up 800% ICE for the year, right? Let's see how Solana did in the last 90 days. So last 90, right? In March, it hit 207.94. That was March the 18th, right? Currently is at 175.64. So yes, it has dipped, but it has remained steady. And there's a lot of bullishness in regards to Sol because of the fact that Solana is very fast and it's cheap. It's cheaper than Ethereum, okay? But yeah, listen, if you have faith in AVAX, hey, do you? I'm not mad at that. But if we're talking about real world assets, I think that there are other real world assets that are better than AVAX that can make you a lot more profit, okay? That's just me. That's just me, though. ICE says, I swapped Solana when it was $183, okay? All right. I have a few thousand Ondo too. Good, Ice. That's great. Hey, listen, bro. It sounds like you got a good portfolio. And yeah, real world assets, guys, are something that is going to be major because institutions are going to get into real world assets, right? You guys know I've been talking about real world assets a lot this year. I've also been talking about AI a lot, and we're still talking about this, okay? Shadow Zulu says Internet Computer and Theta Network are other sleeping giants. I don't know about ICP. I'm not sold on ICP, to be honest with you. I'm just not. I think it's a good project. I mean, I reviewed it in my 2024 Trendsetters Crypto Reviews list. Let me pull it up because I remember when ICP came out of nowhere, and then people always bring up ICP. I know that one weird YouTuber, Jerry Barnesfield or whatever, that likes to wear dresses. He's a big fan of ICP. However, anytime I see a YouTuber that likes to wear a dress and he calls himself a straight man, I can't take him seriously because it makes me wonder, like, why are you willing to do that for views? Okay. So guys, what we're looking at here for people who think, why is this guy yelling and shouting and screaming? This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, guys, here's what my 2024 Trendsetter Crypto Reviews list, okay? What this list is these are coins that I'm reviewed for just 2024, okay? Coins that I haven't reviewed before. Some of these projects is a mix of old and new projects. Currently, guys, we are at 88 coins that I've reviewed, and that does not include meme coins, okay? Meme coins are on a separate list right here. And I know people are wondering, what does the red mean? The red means that a coin got rug pulled, okay? Now, what does the red mean on the main list? The red means that a coin might be a scam or, fake CEO, or there's a red flag. What does the blue mean? Well, the blue means that a coin is a blue chip coin or has blue chip potential. We give coins over here ratings. So, ratings can be anywhere from as low as 0 to 100, okay? The highest rated coin I currently have is a 92, and that is Stronghold Token. Wait, let me, okay, I lied. It's a 95. I got Block V rated a 95, but Stronghold Token is a 92. Now, this list is exclusive to my Patreon members only. The Patreon is www.patreon.com/solotv84. You get exclusive access to this list, okay? And then you also get access to my 2024 new coin investments list, where I delve into the new investments that I make for 2024. Not old ones, but new ones, brand new ones, because we're very transparent on this channel, okay? This isn't a pump and dump channel. We actually talk about different things. The meme sector, we talk about AI, GameFi, layer ones, layer twos, RWAs. We talk about a lot of different things, okay? So Avalanche, I actually did review Avalanche because I never care about Avalanche. I got Avalanche rated as an 85. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Hold on, let me make it bigger. So I got Avalanche rated as an 85. Now, I don't have Solana here because I reviewed Solana already, 2 years ago. But I've got Avalanche, and I know people are wondering, why do you? Avalanche is an old coin. It's been out since 2018. Exactly. That's how long I've been sleeping on it, because I didn't care for Avalanche, right? But it's an 85. And what did I say? It's got great project with future tech potential. They have an all-star team, okay? So yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, shout out to you. Hey, is Terry the Truth Seeker still in the building? Let me know. Okay, I says I bought Solana at $24. Hey, brother, I know then you took some profit. Okay. Also, guys, if you guys notice, I've been more active lately on YouTube, right? I mean, I've been active as Shadow Zulu. I'm very active on the Telegram group. If you're a Patreon member, you get access to the Telegram group as well. But I've been very active on the Telegram group, and also I've been very active on Patreon, because right now I want to make sure that anybody who, if you're on the channel or particularly on Patreon, I want you to really start to prepare yourself psychologically. Okay. I know, guys, I'm yelling and I'm having fun. A truth seeker, if I'm going too far, brother, check me. Sometimes my old ways like to come back. But I want people to understand, when you guys start to see the FOMO, like I said, when you start seeing your favorite YouTubers pop champagne on live streams, or they're wearing sunglasses and doing goofy dances, right? Don't get caught up in the emotionalism of other people, because that can get you clapped. Let me say it again. Don't get caught up in the emotionalism of other people, because that can get you clapped. Meaning that, and this is what happened in 2021 when Shiba Inu, because remember, guys, I was talking about Shiba Inu in 2021 in April. I got in Shiba Inu right before it pumped in April. And I remember in the summer, people were sending me voice messages alleging that they got inside information and that shit would burn all these there. And everybody, and guys, I heard grown men lose their minds, okay? So you have to understand that there's going to be a lot of emotionalism. You know what? I'm doing the yelling and screaming now. So when everybody else is yelling and screaming, then I can be calm. Because here's the thing. When people start like getting crazy, that tells me, okay, it's time to cash out. Okay. Right now, it's not really time to cash out, because like I told you guys, institutions are just getting in. Retail isn't really fully in yet. So I want people to I want you to start to prepare yourself psychologically. How are you going to deal with the Super Saiyan Blue altcoin season? How are you going to deal with it when you see people lose their mind on Twitter, x.com, right? I remember when Bitcoin hit 73,000 and I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, right? And I heard him get emotional, and I never hear this guy get emotional, right? This guy is cool as the other side of the pillow, but I heard him choke up in a video, and I'm like, oh boy, this might be the top. You know what I mean? So when we're talking about this Super Saiyan Blue altcoin season, are you going to be calm and collected like Goku, ready for the battle? Or are you going to let your emotions get the best of you like Vegeta, where yes, you're angry or you're happy, you got all this energy, but then when it's time to cash out, you miss the punch? Because remember, for those who watch Dragon Ball Z, whenever Vegeta gets emotional, he tends to fight sloppy, okay? So this is why, guys, it's important to have a strategy, but more importantly, it's important to have a strategy for yourself. And if that means that don't let anybody influence you on your strategy, including myself, okay? Because at the end of the day, my strategy is not the same as your strategy. It's very simple. And also, I can't tell you what your strategy should be. That would be disingenuous. So I want people to start mentally preparing themselves. What is your plan? Are you gonna, cash out on a centralized exchange? Do you have a what's the name? What's the name for the people that can do it for you? I forgot the name. But do you have that person? I forgot the name of. I can't think of the name right now. Right? What is your cash out plan? Do you have limit orders set? Do you have sell orders set? Do you have buy orders set? Okay. So guys, I really want you guys to understand that we're about to enter some epic times, and the FOMO is going to be surreal. You know, when your grandma or your ex-girlfriend starts calling you, asking you about crypto, that's when you know, like, yo, that might be a signal for the top. Okay. Taste the Truth says the Telegram group is priceless. Those who haven't joined need to. Yeah, the Telegram group, guys, that's the fastest way to get access to me, because I don't always have the functionality to do a video, right? So the Telegram group is the fastest way to get access to me. That is for Patreon members. You can also get a hold of me on X.com. But on X.com, I just, I just trigger people because I'm not politically correct. I really don't care what people think of me. I'm here to make people some money, okay? That's why people are in the chat. We have made people millionaires in the chat, and we got the receipts to prove it. We just made a person a thousandaire. Well, not a thousandaire, but he flipped, what, $900 into 15 grand, right? This video is still up 2 months ago. We got receipts over here, man. Facts, okay? We're here to win. Listen, this channel is for winners. This is for winners. It's not for losers. This channel is for people who are willing to be themselves, okay? Call me weird, call me quirky, I don't care, but I'm a winner. Listen, nobody can tell you anything. If you're doing things with integrity as a person, especially as a man, you move with integrity, you move with morals, they can say whatever they want. But as long as you know who you are a person that, you know what I'm saying? You show everybody proper respect. They can call you weird. They can call you whatever they want. A lot of people want to be sheep, right? We're trendsetters over here. We don't want to be sheep. We want to be leaders, right? And it's not because we think we're better than other people. No, we understand we're futurists. We understand the vision that the world is changing and evolving. So a lot of people are still talking about Kendrick versus Drake. Nothing wrong with that. It was entertaining. A lot of people are talking about P. Diddy. That's what the sheep are talking about. What we're talking about is the things of tomorrow. We're talking about AI. We're talking about blockchain. We're talking about real world assets. We're talking about flying cars, Blade Runner 2049. We're in the future, guys. And so when you're a trendsetter, right, and you see where the future is going, did you guys know that Tesla could feel the vibrations of sound and color? That's why he was so smart, right? See, there are dimensions to this world that the average person isn't aware of, okay? This ain't no new age stuff. In the Bible, it talks about that. It's known as the spiritual realm, right? Now, in the red pill community, they call it the matrix, whatever. We're in a matrix, we're in a matrix. But the reality is this. There are other dimensions and layers. And for the people that are in tune, you realize that time isn't linear like everybody wants you to think. So when you're a trendsetter, you can see the future, you can see the past, and you can see the present, right? Maybe not simultaneously, but you understand how things work. And you know what? Here's the thing about humans that is very interesting to me. Humans, we're technically predictable creatures. Why? Because we have a history of what? Repeating history and patterns, right? Economic systems crashing and burning, new ones rising up. Happens what? Every 100, 150 years. It's nothing new, right? For those that know, they know. This current system that we're in, it's a little bit longer, but everything is about to change. ETH just crosses 39. Wait, did ETH just cross 3,900? Oh, wait! Let's get it! Let's get it! Down the Marco. To the moon. Hey, we're going to the moon. Hey, we're going to the moon. Ooh-wee! About to take some profit on this ETH. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, your boy is kind of broke. I just paid taxes. My accountant is probably watching this video. She watches everything I do. Anybody want to donate? The Ethereum address is in the chat. Please feel free to donate. Like I said, I'm broke. I just pay taxes. My accountant isn't cheap. She's not. By the way, okay, let's talk about my accountant real quick. Me and my accountant, we did a YouTube video back in 2021 on the best places to live, right? And also on how you can save on taxes. Those videos are public. So if you're on X.com, shout out to all my Xicans, X-Ricans, X-Men, right? Everybody on Twitter, because we got more people watching on X.com than YouTube. Check out my video if you have questions on taxes. My accountant is a legit accountant, and she's also understands crypto because she was in crypto in the 2021 bull run. You know what I'm saying? She's taking a break right now, but she'll be back. She'll be back. But she understands crypto and she is a licensed professional. So make sure to check out those videos because a lot of people always ask me tax questions. And listen, like I said, my accountant handles that. And that's why during the 2021 bull run, I brought her on to answer tax questions. We'll see if I can get her on in 2024, but whoo, that tax bill ain't cheap, brother Shadow Zulu. I tell you that. So, hey, yo, Shadow Zulu, when that Solana hit, because he thinks Solana's going to hit 500. If it hit 500, don't forget your boy, man. That's all I got to say. What up? Early stream today. Yes, sir. Early, very early stream. Okay, guys, now, before I forget, and I'm still looking at the chats. We're going to talk about BNB real quickly, too, because I think BNB is one that people are sleeping on. Everybody's focused on Ethereum and Solana. That BNB, like a lot of people are sleeping on BNB. BNB is at $600. Okay, 613. All-time high 691. So a lot of people are sleeping on BNB. So it is what it is. What's the name of the Telegram group? I missed it if you said it. Yeah. Truth Seeker, the Telegram group, you have to be a Patreon member. If you are one, just let me know. If not, but I can't let it be for everybody because the Telegram group is for Patreon members only. Although sometimes I do have open sessions, so I might do that in the future, but I do that for Patreon members because we want to keep because it's for serious people. We want to keep the clowns out, you know what I mean? The trolls. Aaron says, well, look at Ethereum run. Yeah, let's take a look at Ethereum, okay? Oh, wow. Ethereum is having, lovely day, guys, okay? And once again, I apologize for the shooting and screaming. I know my neighbors are looking at me like I'm crazy. But guys, who was in the bear market since 2022? Hit chat if you're watching on YouTube. Hit one in the chat. If you've been here since 2022, you saw Terra Luna crash. You saw Luna crash, right? You saw the FTX crash. Guys, this bear market has been brutal. This bear market has been brutal. But guys, I promise you, this bear market, it turned us into warriors. We were like what? We were like Goku when he went into the hyperbolic time chamber. Remember? Before he fought Cell, him and Gohan went into the time chamber, right? And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, the hyperbolic time chamber is a time chamber that slows down time where Dragon Ball Z fighters or Z warriors go to train. And Goku and Gohan trained every day in those conditions to the point that they were able to be Super Saiyans. So Super Saiyan is a level of strength. So when they stepped outside the hyperbolic time chamber, they were seasoned and ready to go. Guys, for those who've been in the bear market since 2022, you are built for a time like this because if you endured and you persevered through that and you are still here, then the bull run, you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready. But the main thing to remember is don't let your emotions sweep you up. And I know some people might find that hypocritical that I'm yelling and clapping and screaming, but I'm getting my emotions out the way now because, guys, real talk. When Bitcoin hits 100,000, guys, this is how I'm going to sound like. I'm serious. Oh, okay, guys. Yeah, just woke up. Bitcoin just hit $100,000. It's great. We've been expecting that now for 3 years. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin hit $100,000. Yep. What else is new? Okay. Jennifer Lopez is getting arrested. Okay. Oh, wow. Drake is getting arrested again, and Kendrick Lamar just dropped another Drake diss track. Okay, guys, Ethereum is at 15 grand. All right, guys, I'm going back to bed. Good night. No, I'm serious. That's how I'm going to sound like. I'm serious. I'm getting this out the way now. Because you know what? We went through a brutal bear market. But guess what, guys? Now we're here, and we're going to have fun. All those doubters and naysayers that said, nah, boo, crypto is dead. Where are they at now? I don't see them now. I remember there were people dissing me on YouTube that, like, it was crazy because people were like, yeah, what happened to those Shiba Inu bros? And I'm like, wow. People had a lot of smoke. Now those people, they can't be found, right? So yes, we have endured, we have been ridiculed, we've been called crazy, but where are the haters at now? Why aren't they talking now? Where's that same energy that they had for us in 2022 and 2023? Where's that energy now? They're nowhere to be found. Shout out to everybody, man. It's a lovely day. We're about to embark on a journey in this crypto space that has never been seen before. Millionaires will literally be made overnight. Some of you guys are literally going to go to bed and then you're going to wake up and you're going to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Aaron says altcoins are the next to run after Ethereum. Exactly. Altcoins are going to go through the roof, and people got to understand that. Aaron says, I used to love Dragon Ball Z. I stopped watching after GT. Yeah, GT was kind of, I don't know. GT was kind of, I did enjoy the Goku Black saga, though. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I love it when I watch Dragon Ball, the Blue Saga. I think the Blue Saga has some of the best fighting scenes in Dragon Ball Z history. Goku, that I always post, Ash Shadow Zulu, the one, I always post the meme of Goku when he's bouncing up and down, warming up right before he is about to fight Broly, I think. Oh my, the fight scenes during the Blue Saga are some of the best in Dragon Ball Z history. I mean, Goku, listen, man, look, man, that's just what it is, okay? I know a lot of people are watching right now. They're like, yo, this guy's a nerd, man. A black guy that likes Dragon Ball Z? I've seen it all now. Yeah, facts. Shadow Zulu says, yeah, right. You're going to be on fire when Bitcoin hits 100K. Shadow Zulu, bro, you won't find me, bro. You will not. When Bitcoin hits 100K, I'm going to be somewhere in a discrete location, brother. I'm going to be somewhere in a discrete location, okay? I'm going to be somewhere. You won't find me. Wait, somebody said they had a dream that crypto hit. Oh, wow. Two Night says, I had a dream BTC was at 120K. Hey, Two Night, can you tell us more? There's no doubt in my mind that Bitcoin can hit 120K. I guess the question is, guys, can Bitcoin hit 120K this year? Or will it be next year? I think that we're going to see 90K tops maybe this year. And then next year, we might see 120 to 150 next year. But I think this year, 90K might be tops, right? But because here's my theory, and I told you guys already, I think they're going to pump crypto because of the election. You know, Grandpa Joe has to look good. You feel me? So they're going to pump crypto for the election to make sure that Grandpa Joe has something to talk about. So I think they might let it run, you know, anywhere from 80 to 90, possibly 80 to 90K. I don't know if it'll go up to 120 this year, but the Two Night, yo, share your dream, man. Share the details if you don't mind, bro. Matter of fact, let me mod you up, bro, since you follow me on this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a mod up Truth Seeker as well. Okay. Aaron says, I love the Boo Saga and Cell Saga. Yeah, you know what? The Cell Saga, in my opinion, is the best saga. Just because Cell was a different type of animal, bro. The Cell Saga was different, man. The Cell Saga was definitely different. I will say that, you know. Shout out to Shadow Zulu. He says, I had a dream last year. I saw a giant volcano shooting out golden XRP coins. Hey, man, that might be a dream from God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that might be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, go. I'm telling you, XRP is a coin that is always in my radar, man. People say, oh, you don't talk about XRP a lot. Listen, man, it's not for, like, some things aren't meant to be talked about a lot. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. You get what I'm saying? Osaka Protocol. Okay, bro. Matter of fact, I'm going to add that to my reviews list just because you mentioned it. So this is what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to put Osaka Protocol. I'm not going to review it right now because I am going to leave here shortly. You know what I'm saying? But I'll add it to my reviews list, and then I'll make a YouTube video on it just for you. You know, so it better not be trash. You guys know me. If you guys give me a coin and it's trash, I'll call it how it is. I've had a lot of people get mad. Oh, yeah, you talk bad about my coin. I really like Hex. Hex. What happened to Hex? Where are all these Hexicans at now? What happened to, what's the guy's name? Didn't he flee to New Zealand or something? Where all you people that got mad at me in 2021 because I thought Hex was trash, where are you guys at now? Where are these Hexicans at? Where they at now? Bunch of clowns. Hex is the next Ethereum pulse chain. It's gonna revolution. Vaporware. You bought vaporware. You bought vaporware. Down the Monko. So let me just say this. I don't hate people that like Hex, but you guys are obnoxious, just like those BitConnect people. That's why I don't like Hexicans. Hex, people that like Hex got the same, and you know what, Shadow Zulu? Hexicans remind me of when I was in crypto in 2017. They have the same obnoxiousness as people that were in BitConnect. You guys talk the same. You have the same talking points. You guys act the same. Oh, the same weirdo. Your leader got clapped up, facts, right? He ran, facts, right? Then he told you he made another version of the coin. Then he told you the new version is the real version, and the version that you guys were holding is the fake version. You got clapped. BitConnect, hey, you got clapped. Down the Monko. But you know what? I really, truth seeker, I got to be honest. The people that were all about the Hex being disrespectful, talking slimy, you know what? People that would come on my channel on when I had open live streams and they would start talking about Hex, you guys sound like these MLM marketers. Like, hey, man, have you ever heard of Amway? You know, I mean, I remember one time, man, I used to work at an appliance store when I was in my 20s. This like MLM marketer, right? He came into the appliance store and he was trying to get me to come on this MLM, right? And this guy was wearing an old stained button up and his shoes had scuffed on them and they were like all worn and torn. And you trying to tell me you making money?
Come on now, dog. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's insane, bro. So, you know, all these like Amway and what's the one that everybody's talking about now? Herbalife. All these like MLM marketing, bro. Like, nah, stay away from me. And then it's funny because when you tell MLM marketers like, hey, I made 100% off a meme coin last week, they're like, what's a meme coin? It's a scam, blah, blah. Listen, the average person that works for what? What's the other one that people were talking about? There's so many of them, I can't even think. I had a buddy. Remember the travel one back in the day that they were on Facebook and they used to have that blue sign that says, you should be here? It was a big one like 10 years ago. Remember that one? I don't know the name. I know somebody in the chat will know the name. One of my buddies was in that, right? And long story short, and I'm not going to get into I've shared the story. I don't want to say this, but my buddy was like, okay, I'm not trying to say too much, but my buddy was like, send his girlfriend to like seduce me to get into their MLM. Like, bro, it's some weirdo stuff going on with these MLMs, okay? I'm not a fan of them, okay? But there was one where they had like this blue sign that says you should be here, and everybody used to be on it on Facebook, right? So, and I didn't even know it was an MLM, but, you know, hey, listen, if Herbalife and Prime America and the MLM works for you, hey, great for you. But, you know, BitConnect and Hex people, y'all got the same energy as an MLM, okay? Guys, let's talk about BNB real quick, okay? Yeah, I'm having fun today. BNB, right, guys? There are a lot of AI coins that are building on BNB. And BNB, guys, is kind of been, a lot of people forget, but BNB was Solana before Solana was, right? For people that were in crypto in 2019, 2020, 2021, a lot of people were making a lot of money on BNB meme coins, right? And then Solana kind of has dominated the meme coin sector in the last 8 months or so, okay? That doesn't mean that BNB won't do well. I think BNB will do very good. BNB is doing good right now. BNB is at 613. And I know that there has been some FUD with CZ, facing his case and whatnot, but BNB has still remained strong. And I think BNB will have its day again. Okay. Now, could there be a possibility about a BNB ETF? I don't know. Anything is possible, right? But I think that BNB is not to be slept on because there are a lot of people still utilizing BNB. And also, there are also some AI projects like ChainGPT. They're on BNB as well, right? So the AI landscape is growing, and that is a good thing to see, okay? But yeah, today, guys, it's definitely about Ethereum, right? Ethereum is doing its thing. And yeah, guys, it's very exciting. It's very exciting, guys, okay? We're about to embark on a journey. Oh, yeah. Okay, shout out to the people on X.com. Yeah, somebody says it's World Ventures. Yeah. That's the MLM where they used to hold the sign, you should be here. It's World Ventures. Yep. Okay, so yeah, guys. Also, if you have any coins you want me to review, always, feel free to leave it in the comments, chat. I'll add it to the 2024 reviews list. Also, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm probably going to do a stream. Is Truth Seeker still here? Right? Terry the Truth Seeker. Yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do a stream where I'm going to break down this list on my top 10 coins, and that will be public, okay? I'm going to do that for you guys here because a lot of you guys are supporting me like Terry, right? I can do that for you where I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this public. I mean, you guys can already see, take a screenshot anyway. I mean, hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, it's all good. The prophetic coins, we might talk about that later. And then we also, of course, we got the Hall of Fame. These are coins. The criteria to be a Hall of Fame coin is that you have to be in the crypto space for at least 5 years. So that's one cycle, right? And also, there has to be some sort of thing that this coin has done that has changed the game, right? So we have these Hall of Fame coins that are doing the thing right now. Some of them have been longer than 5 years. And then here, some of these are my best rated coins, right? Now you see 2 coins, guys. I have 2 coins that are rated 100. Can anybody guess what they are? You should already know. You should already know. Okay. Yeah. The 2 coins that I got rated 100 are XRP and XDC. Okay. Now, if you've been watching my channel, that should not surprise you. If you haven't watched my channel, please go back, watch the videos on why I have those coins rated high. I actually did a list. Remember, guys, some of you may have seen the video that I made earlier this year in February, I believe. The top 7 ISO 2022 protocol coins, right? Yeah, that was a tough video. Slept on. It didn't get as much views as the AI video, but that's cool. But that video, man, it took me a long. You guys can tell my videos that I take my time on because that video took me about a week to make, but it's worth it because quality over quantity. That's my motto. That's why you don't see me make a lot of videos on this channel because some YouTubers, they'll just make anything, right? I prefer quality over quantity. Okay, that's just my take on it, right? But I'm not gonna lie. When it's the bull run, guys, when we're like, well, we're in the bull run right now. But I'm saying like when we're near the top or when Bitcoin is at like 90,000, you guys are gonna see me make videos like left and right, okay, left and right. Because what people don't realize is when we're at the top of the bull run, for those who forget, the market moves so fast that I could make a video at 7 a.m. in the morning, right? Let's say Bitcoin is at 90,000. At 7 a.m. and then by 4 p.m. Bitcoin is at 100,000, right? So the market moves so fast during the top of the bull run or near the top that a lot of this information that by the time you put it out there, it's already outdated within 12 hours or less, right? And so it's kind of like, okay, that's one of the things that I'm definitely going to be working on is to give you guys top-notch content, because I'm always looking to improve, guys. Okay, that's why I have this list. Okay, and like I said, this, you know, while Truth, Truth, I know you, bro. Email me, and I'll get you in the Telegram group. But this list, guys, I'm gonna do a live stream on it, and definitely, because there's some gems on this list that I haven't been able to talk about on YouTube. I've talked about it on Patreon, right? But I've got, listen, guys, look at here, like 88 coins. I'm about to review Osaka Protocol. Shout out to the drone trucker as requested. So I'm gonna review that. And also, guys, another thing about this list is I don't just put a coin here. I update this list. Okay, so here you can see the last updates were about a month ago. So I actually got to update it, the list. And when I update it, I go through every project. Okay, I go through the current price, all-time high, circulating, max supply, percentage release, updated market cap, and then also I adjust the ratings if need be, because I need to find out, are they doing anything? Is there any new development that I missed out on? Are there any new partnerships, right? And sometimes coins lose ratings, and sometimes they gain ratings. Like this coin lost 3 points, right? Which I believe is Stronghold token. And then ChainGPT gained like 8 points, okay? So like I said, I mean, it's, yeah, somebody says NBA 2K on X.com. Yeah, like that's what it is. Yeah, right? The ratings can change. So let's say this, okay? I've got this coin that's a 76, known as UBX network, right? This coin could go up to a 90, right? Based on various factors, okay? So coins ratings can fluctuate, ratings can change. And so, like I said, I add the coins and then I do the updates, all of this, okay? So when people say, oh, what do you do? Hey, we don't know where you be at. That's what I do. And shout out to everybody that's a moderator and things like that, okay? Wow. Salute Solo Shib to the moon. Yes, Shiba Inu. We're not forgetting Shib, right? I think Shib is going to be phenomenal. For people that miss Dogecoin, you still got Shiba Inu. You still got Bonk. I think Bonk is going to do a 2 to 10x in the short term. I think Shib is going to hit the 30 marker. And then it really depends. We got to find out after. But I think Shib is going to hit the 30 points. If you know, very soon, you know, by very soon I mean within, you know, 60 days, hopefully sooner than later. You know, Dogecoin is remaining steady. You know, let's go down a little bit. Pepe is moved up to the 25th spot from the 30th earlier this week, so that is good to see. Right, for you Pepe fans, I'm not in Pepe. I never got in Pepe, but I did get into Roaring Kitty. Right, not financial advice, but I learned my lesson, bro. Dog with Hat is at 294, holding strong. Okay, Theta is having a great week, even though it's down right now. But Theta is at 242. Phantom, for you guys who know, let's talk about Phantom. Okay, really quickly, because I don't talk about Phantom a lot. But Phantom, guys, is a sleeping giant. Okay? Phantom is one of those ones, guys. Phantom is 51. It wouldn't shock me if Phantom, when this, at the top of the bull run, I'm calling it right now, Phantom is going to be a top 20 coin. Right now, Phantom is going to be a top 20 coin. They just announced that they're coming out with Sonic, which is their own blockchain. So that is going to make Phantom a layer 1 now, and they're also going to migrate 1v1 from Phantom to Sonic. Now, me personally, guys, I'm not in Phantom FTM, but I'm definitely, once they do the migration, I'm definitely going to look to get into Sonic. And Phantom is one of those coins, guys. It's a sleeper project. I'm very bullish on their team. Phantom is one of those projects, guys, that's going to be around 10 years from now. And it's 85 cents. It's going to be, $50 to $100 one day. And then people are going to be like, dang, I wish I would have gotten into it when that crazy YouTuber was talking about it, So Phantom is one of those ones too. You know what I mean? Ice is back. Shout out to Ice. He says Bloomberg. Oh, come on, Ice. See, Ice. This is this, bro. Ice. Listen, Ice. I like you, bro. You know why I like you, Ice? You keep my live streams interesting. Listen, I got to make you a mod, Ice. I got to make you a mod because I like you. 300K? Come on, Ice. 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 See, Ice? Ice. See, Ice? Ice. See, Ice, you know what this reminds me of, Ice? You know what this reminds you of? This reminds me of a buddy of mine who told me a story about how he met a 10 on Tinder, and he was all excited. You know, he went to Marshall's, got a new outfit, right? He went to Macy's, got a new watch, and then he went to meet that girl that he thought was a 10, and she ended up being a catfish. Ended up, you know, I'm sorry to tell you, man, 300K, buddy, 300. You know what I mean? My buddy thought he was going to meet a 10, right? He thought he was going to meet a 10, and then instead he met Mr. Burr. Hey, could Bitcoin hit 300K in 2025? Oh, listen. You guys know that I love, you know, to talk high numbers. I'm very bullish, right? I think 120 to 150 is realistic. Anything above means that the dollar crashed and that BRICS is moving strong and the dollar. I don't know. For Bitcoin to hit 300K, the point I'm trying to make is it means that something crazy must have happened for Bitcoin to move to 300K. Okay, I think 120 to 150 is realistic for 2025, right? Is 300K a possibility? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. If you would have told me a week and a half ago, we would be talking about Ethereum ETFs being approved today, and then possibly Solana ETFs coming up next, I would have thought, you're very bullish. If you would have told me this a year and a half ago or back in 2022, right after FTX crash, I would have thought you were snuff and huff. Seriously, right? So anything is possible, okay, guys? Anything is possible. This is crypto. Millionaires are made overnight. Thousandaires are made over day. Anything is possible, guys, okay? Anything is possible. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this stream up. I appreciate everybody for joining. Shout out to everybody on X.com. We got a lot of people on X watching today, more than on YouTube. Please follow me on YouTube, Trendsetter Crypto TV. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones. Guys, we are on the cups of something epic, gentlemen. And for the two ladies that are in the chat, we're on the cups of something epic. This is the stuff that the type of wealth that is going to come into the space, the type of, you know, institutions and other entities and companies, the type of wealth some of you guys are going to make can not just change your life right now, but also possibly change your future lineage, generations. And I don't say these words lightly, guys. I really mean this. We're in a time right now where, look, if you've been here since 2023, 2022, 2021, or beyond, we're closer than ever. And now we're in a situation where you make sure you have a cold storage wallet, protect your assets, and have a strategy. Have a strategy. Do not get caught up in the euphoria, emotionalism. Do not get caught up with, because there's going to be a lot of news coming out, and you're already starting to see it. Kendrick against Drake, P. Diddy running naked in a hotel room, no Diddy, pause, right? A lot of exposures happening, right? Celebrities right now are shook. Why? Because it's up for Hollywood and the entertainment industry. All those weirdos. That's why everybody's scared, because P. Diddy's going to be snitching. Make no mistake about that. Kendrick Lamar exposed Drake for texting 14-year-old girls. These celebrities are shook. Why? Because they're getting exposed. Everybody's about to get exposed. These celebrities, these deviants, these musicians, all of these people, these Luciferians that you know what they're into. You know what they're into. They're all about to be exposed. It's up for these people. The system that we're in right now is going to crash, and out of the ashes, a new system will rise like the Phoenix, okay? It's going to be a better system, a godly system. Because right now, the Babylonian system that we're under, or some of you call it the Matrix, it's got to go. It's got to burn. And that's why you see all these celebrities getting exposed. And you see Hollywood right now. All these celebrities are worried because they know that it's up, right? P. Diddy snitching left and right. Videos are, I mean, it's about to happen. You're already starting to see it, right? So I want people to understand, like, this is not the time to panic. This is not the time to be caught up in all the sensationalism. You have to be locked in. Ask Shadow Zulu, guys. I've been up since 3 a.m. He'll tell you, because I've been in the Telegram group. I'm only getting 3 hours of sleep right now. And I'm feeling amazing. And some people might say, no wonder you sound crazy. You probably did 3 cups of coffee. Actually, I did 2. Facts, right? But I'm dialed in. This is like, I'm getting the same vibes that I got in April of 2021. You know the vibes when you're checking your portfolio every 15 minutes. You know the vibes when you're on X.com and all of a sudden all these pretty girls start popping up talking crypto and you're like, I don't know who she is, but it's probably a dude using an AI picture trying to finesse. You know, you guys know the vibes, right? So I'm locked in. I'm dialed in, guys. It's going to be a lot more content coming. You feel me? And I need you guys to understand, now is the time to pay attention to what's really going on, because as the markets continue to go up, because there's going to be volatility. You guys know how it goes. It just doesn't go straight up to 80,000 or 90,000 or whatever. It's going to be volatility, right? But as the market is volatile and goes up, do not be, get distracted in what's going on in the world, because it's going to be very easy to be distracted when you hear all your favorite celebrities get exposed and, all that type of stuff, okay? Anyway, guys, God bless you guys. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I thank you guys for rocking with me. Shout out to everybody watching on X.com. I really appreciate you guys as well. For the sake of old times, guys, I'm going to play the abundance video. Let's get it. We're about to go to the moon. We're going to be rich.
Dom the Monko. Dom the Monko.
I know my accountant is watching like, you still owe me? Yeah, facts. I do. But anyway, let me play the abundance video, guys. Visualize it. Enhance it, guys. See you guys at the 2025 yacht party. Here we go.
Now. Now.